Hey everyone, Rick from Rick's RC More. I've started in on my M06 build here. I'll do a little bit of video as I go. As you can see, I've got the rear gearbox assembled, the motor in, rear A arms are on, and I got the chassis assembled. If you're assembling one of these kits, there's 3 different lengths on the chassis. It'll tell you on the box which one you have. Mine is the M06L, which is the longest chassis. There's a S, M, and then an L. Small, medium, large, I'm assuming. So far the build's going well. The chassis it's a little bit heavier than I thought it would be. But typical Tamiya build, everything's gone together flawlessly, and just you got to pay attention to your instructions. It was nice to see that the rear diff, the metal bevel gears, they're just a pot metal, but still they're metal. But the rest of your gears are plastic. It's the aluminum Tamiya pinion that comes with the kit, 20 tooth. You're probably going to replace that if you run this a lot. Those gears, they just don't tend to last very long. You're better off to get the Tamiya hardened aluminum. Those last a good amount of time. That's what I was running on my my TTO2 or a steel one. Of course, they're mod 6 for your pitch. So I just got the stock one in there for now. It doesn't look like it's too much of a hassle. It's just a couple bolts to remove the motor, slide it out if you got to change your pinion out. So that's the build so far. I'm gonna continue on here, and I'll do a couple updates as I go. All right, so moving along, I got the rear drive shafts in, which are metal dog bones, which is it's nice they're metal, not plastic dog bones like the TTO2 kits. I have the front lower arms on the suspension, and the steering setup started. Now, what's really neat about this kit is if you get the proper bearing kit for it, you'll need some of these little wee bearings here, and you can actually put those bearings right in the stock steering components and have nice smooth steering. That's a great feature. I didn't really see that one coming. I've never built one of these. And you know, the fact that you don't have to buy a whole aftermarket steering rack, you can just upgrade the bearings in there. That's nice and smooth. It seems there's a little bit up and down play. You could shim that, but no, it's actually quite impressive that they give you that option pretty much to just put the bearings right in the stock steering components. I'll probably, I might finish off the chassis tonight. I'm not sure yet. I'm just kind of tinkering away here. No rush, just going with the flow. But we'll continue on here, and I'll see everyone in a little bit. Now this is what's great about Tamiya instructions. So doing your upper control arms, these are just a common part that comes in the kit. It says you got to cut 2 mil off the ends of these for the front upper links. Now the great thing about Tamiya is they give you an accurate drawing there. Oh, let me get this. So you can see there's one that I've cut down, and here's one that's not cut down. So you can just line that up and put your knife on there and cut it. If you're not familiar with units of measurement, tape measure, you don't have a caliper. Same goes with anything that threads on generally, as you can see right here too. When you thread these parts together, you can actually lay it right on the drawing here and line it up and make sure you're at that 4.5 millimeters. Just something most kits do that. It's nice to see. just more accurate. Same with your screws and stuff. I think I've said this before in other build videos. You know, if you're looking for a certain screw, you can line them up, set them down. Like I've got these little threaded shafts right here. An example right here would be set it on the directions, and it's an exact match. So if you're second guessing if you got the right screw, then you can just do that, and helps you along your way. Coming along with the chassis here, I don't think I'm going to finish it tonight. I'm going to get the probably get the upper links on there and relax and continue on tomorrow. If you are doing these too and your cuts are a little crooked, or you don't think your cuts were quite accurate, don't worry. You can still just line up, you know, this outside to that outside on your drawing, and make sure you got the right length on these guys. Simple as that. Just another little tip there if you cut on an angle or you don't think you were quite accurate on your cuts. All right, well, I think I'm going to call this part 1. I got the front end on there, upper lower links, steering's all ready to go. Next to just be basically putting together the pogo shocks and post a few little add-ons here and there, and the chassis will be pretty much finished up. So I'll call this part 1, and then part 2 I'll do a few more small, short, clustered together videos, maybe of just kind of finishing up and getting it running, and then maybe do a little bit, maybe do some videos when I start on the body. With the Tamiya stuff, when it comes to anything scale like this, you're going to spend more time on the body than you are the car. If you're particular and you want to paint it up nice and add all the details to it. So I forgot to, in my earlier videos there, to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. I hope everybody had a great holiday season, and we're coming up on New Year's here, so be a new year, new start for some of us. Hopefully some new people getting into the hobby, and maybe some new subscribers joining onto the channel and checking out some of my content. So if I don't have a video up around the new year, or until after the new year, everybody have a happy new year, and we'll see you in the next one. Get out and enjoy your RCs.